Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. I am Blue Jay and this is my WarDragons basic training series. Today's episode is missions and quests and quests and missions and missions and quests. Basically, if you've been playing this game or even if you've just started out, you kind of started to realize that there are these quests and missions that you can do in the game that help you by giving you various resources and items that will help you along in the game. Now, the term mission and quest is sometimes interchangeable when you're talking to players, but when it comes to technicalities, certain things are missions and certain things are quests. Now, the first thing we're going to talk about today is the basic quests that everyone gets when they first start playing, and that menu stays up forever. That button is right below the event menu, right above the dragon roster menu, and right next to the rider menu. It's that little book button, and I'm going to point to it here in just a second. Yep, right there. And when you click on that button, it's going to open up this menu. And if you're just starting out in the game or have only been around for a little while, there's still probably a lot more on this page for you, where there's quests that you can do, whether it be build certain towers or upgrade a certain number of towers to a certain level, or breed a certain number of a certain tier of dragon, or upgrade a certain type of dragon, like an upgrade 3 epic dragons to expert, things like that. And they go by fairly quickly, but they give you things like spell boosts and rubies and egg tokens and stuff along that line. What always stays in this menu is the breeder missions. And when you click on that, it'll take you over here to this balloon. When you click on the balloon, this menu will pop up here, and these are your egg token missions. They're also known as egg quests or egg missions, depending on who you're talking to. And these are how you get the egg tokens that are required to breed dragons. Now, they did change something a little while back. If you look right underneath the symbol of the egg token, you can click that toggle, and that'll change it to where you're not earning eggs, but you're earning timers. Another thing they've added a while back was that you can upgrade your egg mission balloon. And down at the bottom you can see this little button that says upgrade, and I'll point to that in just a second. And when you've got the required egg to upgrade it with, see I'm pointing at right there, you can click on that, and that will allow you to upgrade your egg mission balloon, which, if you remember before, it was purple. I'm going to do this now. Basically it's saying that when I upgrade, it'll take the current base mission value from 60 tokens up to 62 tokens. And that's the very first one. It's the very first egg mission that you've got. The second one, that'll go up from, if you look here, this one, the very first one will go up to 62, the second one will go up to 124, and the last one will go up to 248. And that's a good thing. It helps you gain more eggs for better breeding, so I'm going to do it. I'm going to click the yes on it, and you can see magically now the first one says 162, the second one says 124, and when that last one finishes collecting a mission, it will be at 248 tokens that I get every time I complete those missions. Now, these missions stay up until you complete them. Once you've completed them, there is a certain amount of time before a new one pops up. With the first slot, a new mission pops up every hour after you've finished the last one. With the middle one, once you've finished it, it's another 4 hours before you get another one of those. With the last one, once you finish that, it's 20 hours before you get another one of those. Now going back to that first menu, we're going to click on that book button again, and then right below on the left side is this new button that is Dragon Quests, and this was just added to the game very recently, within the last month or so. When you click on that, that opens up this little menu here, and these are a set of quests that you can send out your dragons on. It's a great way to use older dragons. Now, to participate in these quests, what you have to do is you have to fill up each one of those slots with a dragon that meets the requirements it's asking for. You can tell by the outlines of the boxes on some of them what tier it's going to be, or if it's going to have a tier requirement at all. This bottom one here is the one we're going to start out with first. It doesn't have any tier requirement. You can tell by the white outlines on the box. So you can click in any one of the boxes on that little plus sign, and I'll point to it real quick here in a second. And it's gonna, you just click right in there on each one of the spots, and when you do, it pops up this menu here, and this is a list of all of the dragons that fit the requirement of being a warrior dragon at expert level. So I'm going to select this Gloomclaw here, and then I'm going to select a Nappa there, and then Kaiju, and can't remember what I did for the last one, Cryos. And then I'm going to click on Go. And once I click Go, those dragons can't be used for any other dragon quests. So next one is this middle one, and this one I'm showing you because this one I know I can't do. This is a mission that I don't have dragons for. If you look at the outline, it's got a purple outline, which when I click on the requirements, it's a sorcerer dragon, and then the tier requirement is that it's an Empyrean. I do not have any Empyrean dragons at this point in time on this account, so I can't do that quest. Now I'll go through the other ones just to show you that I don't have them at all, but even if you can't fill one slot, you kind of need to trash that quest. So you're just going to click on that trash button and click yes, and that's all you got to do. That will clear that one out and start a clock so that in about 2.5 hours it'll select a new one. Now I'm back over here. This one at the top, first one has to be a expert sapphire, so I'm gonna go with Seachem, and then the rest of them only have the requirement of being sapphire. So I'm just going to pick any 3 sapphire dragons to fill the last 3 slots, and now that's all good and ready to go. I'll click go, and that's all set. These quests are amazing. I'm going to talk a little bit more about it at the very end, but they are great. They help you get these XP potions that will help you level up your dragons during breeding events, so you don't have to do as many XP runs. You can use these potions and get your dragon up to breeding level a lot faster. So they are a great resource. I recommend that you do these quests as often as possible. Now, the next quest that there is the mission quests, or the event quests. Mission quest, The event quests are done every day that the event is going on. To get to them, you open up the event menu over here on the left hand side of the screen, and when you click on that and open the event menu, down at the very bottom on the left of the screen is going to be a little icon that says quests. We're going to go ahead and click on that, And this is the event quest menu. Now, right now, I've already completed the quests that I had for today when I was recording this video, which was during the last breeding event. And these are very simple quests. Today, my quest was find 180 egg tokens. So I basically just had to do 2 or 3 egg missions, and I was able to complete that quest. Now, the big thing about these is you want everyone on your team completing these quests, because you get these little prizes here, this chest that's popped up on the screen. These are the final prizes. At the end of the event, they issue these out to the entire team. Well, to everybody on the team that at least did one quest. But the more quests you do, the more points you get. Once you get 240 quest points, which basically means everybody on your team has to do their quests every single day of the event, you get this chest here, this level 10 chest. And it's 1,200 rubies, 300 sigils, a bunch of other goodies that help you out along the way in the game. And you know, you also get rubies and sigils just for actually doing the quests the day of. But it's really imperative that everybody on your team do these quests, because you can only miss so many in total as a team and still reach that goal of 240 quest points. It basically means as a team you can only miss 10 quests in total. If you miss more than 10 quests, the best you're going to be able to do is the level 9 chest, which still isn't bad. It's a lot of great goodies. You know, it cuts down on sigils by about 100. Instead of 300, you get 200 sigils. And you know, instead of a legendary glyph, you get an epic glyph. And you know, instead of 200,000 rune dust, you only get 100,000. So it's not a huge hit not making it to the 10th, as long as you make it to the 9th, but you really want to get to that 10th one. It is a big help when it comes to getting things like achieving a mythic dragon, or you know, any of the prizes that you want to get from the main season. Completing these quests is a really big help, not just to you but to your team as well. So please, now that you know what they are and where to find them, please check them daily during the events and get them done as fast as you can. They only last for 24 hours. Once that 24 hours is up, you have missed that quest. There will be another one that you can do, but you're not going to be able to get all 5 quests completed because you've missed one. So, you know, if that happens, don't beat yourself up too much. Hopefully everybody else on your team is doing their quests as well. And as I said, if everyone on your team is doing their quests daily, it doesn't matter if 1 or 2 people forgets it once. Now the next set of quests and missions are in Atlas. So we're gonna open up the Atlas and let that load up real quick. Now, I've already kind of got this pop-out menu popped out right now, so I'm gonna close it real quick just to show you. It's the menu right below my face right now. And if you open up Atlas and it isn't opened, that little arrow there on the right side of the screen, you just click on that and it'll pop it right open. Now down at the bottom of that menu on the left side is a little fist that says missions underneath of it, and those are your rider missions. That opens up this menu here, And rider missions can help you with collecting crafting scrolls, egg tokens, timers, and gold. And they're all broken up, and they're broken up by level. There's a 1-star, there's a 1-star, a 2-star, a 3-star, a 4-star, and a 5-star quest or mission for your riders that they can go on. You can only send out 3 riders on 3 individual missions, but again, this is another thing I suggest that you do regularly, especially with the eggs and the timers. There are 2 ways you can send a rider out on a mission. They can either meet the required battle requirement, being they're a 1-star, 2-star, 3-star, 4-star, or 5-star rider. If they are, you can send them out anytime, as long as their element shows up as the required element for the mission. If you either don't have a rider that's big enough for that mission or that's the correct element, you can use tokens. And you can get tokens for the rider missions by participating in the Atlas season and collecting prizes. And also through a set of Atlas quests that I'll show you here in a minute. They do give away 5-star mission tokens. Right now I've got a single extra one left, but very soon I'll have one. If I had 5 of them, I could send any rider out on this mission, no matter what size it was or what element it was. One thing I will say about the rider missions is definitely be careful, because once you send out a rider on a mission, the dragon they are on is locked down for the next 12 hours. So definitely be careful when you're sending riders out on missions. You don't want to send out a rider that you're going to need within the next few hours, because they're locked down for 12 hours, and especially if you used tokens to go on that mission, you really don't want to waste them by abandoning that mission. Now, the next set of quests that you can do are in Atlas, and it's a very similar button to the one in the main game. It's this one over here on the left that's got the book logo on it. And if you click on that, that's going to open up this menu, which are your Atlas quests. You've got the tab that says all. This goes through all of the quests that are available and that have been done. But your weekly, these refresh every Sunday night. Every Sunday night, Monday morning, basically, these start over again. And you get 9 quests that you can complete. You've got 9 quests, well, 9 spots on this list in total. There are 8 quests that you can complete, and once you've completed 7 of those quests, you get this weekly quest completed prize, which is an extra 500 diamonds, which can be very helpful in Atlas. But these are simple things: mine gold, attack beasts, complete rider mission, train troops, craft gear. Very simple things that you honestly should be doing anyway if you're participating in Atlas in any serious type of way. Down below those are your achievements. Now, your achievements are a weird set. The achievements are a never-ending set of quests that they've made, and basically, I'll show you them in just a second. We'll go down to that. With the achievements, there are things like destroy Sieger, debuffing a castle, escape an enemy's taunt, craft gear, craft epic gear, revive troops, kill troops, train troops, all these other good things. But once you complete one of those, it'll be like Craft Epic Gear 1, and you'll meet the requirements for that, and you'll collect that, but then Craft Epic Gear 2 will pop up, and Craft Epic Gear 3, um, Escape Enemies Taunt, Escape Enemy, or Taunt Enemy Primarchs 4, Siege Enemy Castle 4, Trap Enemy Primarchs 5. There are ones that are upgrade a silver trapper to 10, but they're very easy. The advanced and basic quests are also very simple. The advanced and basic quests are really meant to show you how to function in Atlas. They're very simple things like destroy a castle guard, which is just going to someone else's castle and attacking their castle guards. 90% glory scaling, which is smart by my opinion as far as attacking. It's when you attack another Primarch, and that little glory percent is either 90 or better. Destroy siegers at a friendly castle, basically at yours or at an ally's castle. If there's a sieger there and you destroy it, you've completed that quest. Craft a piece of defensive gear. That's easy. You can craft a piece of defensive gear in about 10 seconds. Hire a defensive rider. Those are the riders that sit with your dragon on the perch. Very easy stuff. Same with the basics here. You know, revive troops, kill troops, no man land. That's literally just taking your Primarch and moving it to a no man land red zone, and you've completed that. Transfer troops. That's summoning your Primarch and transferring troops from your barracks to the Primarch. Complete a rider mission. Level up gear. If you level up a single piece of gear, they will give you a full set. Granted, it's common level gear, so it's nothing impressive, but it's a full set of gear for you. Bond rider. You've got to do that to be able to use the riders anyway. Hire the rider. Again, another thing you've got to do to be able to use the riders. So these are all very simple things that really help you and encourage you to learn the ins and outs of Atlas, or at least the basics of Atlas. It gets you exploring, moving around, and things like that. Because homeward is just moving to whatever castle you have set as home. Explore is just moving around the map. I think you've got to move to like 2 or 3 different locations before you've completed that quest, but they can all be safe zone castles or no man land castles or castles your team owns. So these are all really simple, really straightforward, and I encourage everyone to check on these things. Your weekly quests, definitely, they can be very beneficial. If you do your weekly quests for 5 weeks, you can send one of your riders out on a 5-star rider mission, and you know, with the egg tokens, that's an extra 375 egg tokens you get right there just from doing the weekly quests for 5 weeks straight. Those are really all of the quests and missions that this game has at the time. One thing we are going to do is I'm going to head back out of Atlas to just reiterate the new Dragon Rider missions, which are a very big asset to this game. I cannot stress that enough, that the Dragon mission, or the Dragon quests, are one of the best additions I've seen so far. They give you XP potions. I do wish that they were giving you more XP potions for the amount of time that the quests take to do and to refresh. And I wish they would work something out to where it only gave you quests that you could at least have dragons in that tier to complete. Like, some of them I can understand if I was missing one dragon from a tier and couldn't fill out that mission or that quest slot, but getting ones for Empyrean and Eldritch and even Vanguard dragons right now, because I've still got one hatching, you know, since I can't do those, it's just wasting time. There was one day I trashed like 4 of them. But all in all, really great addition to the game. I love that they are adding things that actually help the player advance no matter what level they are. So definitely check out these dragon quests. They are a great addition to the game. I know I went a little bit fast and my transitions were a little hard to follow with this video. I apologize for that. Been sitting on it for a bit and I wanted to get this out there now so that everybody out there understands the various quests and missions that are available in this game, all of which help you to receive different rewards and benefits. So please check out the new dragon quests that have been out for roughly about a month now, and with your event quests, absolutely check those every day of an event and try and make sure you get all 5 of your quests done every event. Worst case scenario, you end up with an extra 100 sigils and an extra 100 rubies that you didn't have before for not doing them. I really hope that all of this was helpful for you today. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments below. If you enjoyed the video or any of my videos, please like and subscribe to them. I appreciate all of my viewers. Have a great day and happy hunting, Dragon Lords.